Gemini, long time no see. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I am Raven from south of Norway, and we are going to take a look. What is the subject today? Let's the dice say it. Okay, something about communication here, and there is also something about your career. So let's see what is coming up for you, Gemini. I have in sidereal chart Gemini, Mars in Gemini, and Gemini rising. So Mars on top. So I'm honestly, I'm super proud of it. I'm not even mentioning my tropical rising. I think it is boring. I think it is so cool to be like a part of the Gemini crew. I'm really proud of it. I kind of wish a little bit it was my sun sign also, but being Gemini rising, and I was reading and it was really fitting very well, which makes you question like how come both sidereal chart and tropical chart really are working out for you. It's interesting. One follows the moon, one follows the sun. So it seems to me like we have two layers of who we are. One that you appear to be, and one which is more true to your heart and to your soul. So it's interesting to dig deep into, because I don't think there's necessarily anything one is right and one is wrong. I believe that there is, because you can't take my Scorpio away. It's not possible. You can't take that away. So Gemini, either you're a sidereal Gemini, Sun Gemini, or tropical Gemini, this is for you. Let's check what is going on in the life of Gemini right now. And what do you know? There's a full moon. Oh, okay, a little bit better start than the Libra energy. That was not too good. So although it seems to me that some of you are in for a happy treat regarding your family and those things right now, some things might have stagnated just a little bit. Now there could be some kind of authority or a very strong masculine personality that are standing in your way for you to progress regarding a situation here. Now in your past there was a celebration here which led to someone being stuck. So this could be literally a wedding, and people seem very happy in this wedding, or some kind of a commitment. But it seems to me like the male figure here there is a male figure here. I feel that this male figure is somehow so stubborn and so difficult to deal with that this is Aries energy, but as an emperor. And when he's difficult to deal with, everything will stagnate, because he could be very conservative. Some people even claim he's got Taurus abilities or traits, but I'm not so sure. So someone here are coming out as a victim, but they're also making a good deal out of it. Now, the outcome of this situation is that some of you might take certain means into your own hands. Okay, some of you are going to manifest. Okay, my favorite bitch. My favorite bitch. So what is she doing there, Gemini? What is she doing there? This is someone, you know, this is... I don't know if you remember school. If you're a female, you remember the popular girls who, you know, I remember them. They were screaming in your face, talking behind your back, laughing at you, making you feel like shit, or pretending they are your friend. Sometimes they are your mistress, but it's usually the alpha, which is, you know, they are both Aries, because she's a cardinal and he's a cardinal, and none of them are really showing up as something good in your life, Gemini. So here we stand, Gemini, playing mind games. So I don't know who is watching this, whether you are a cross watcher or what the hell is going on here, Gemini, because this is mind games, manipulation. Someone is playing a game here. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. This is someone who gets, you know, they get a rush from playing this game. And what's going on then? Well, there are going to be a confrontation. A vicious one. Okay, so I always thought that you would see things clear when this one is coming in reverse, but sometimes it is actually even more worse. Because in this situation, she can free herself, but in this situation, she's stuck in something far more worse. And, well, someone are not willing to go back. For me, this is looking like some kind of an imprisonment. And someone wants to get out of this. Someone are perhaps subject to a form of mental abuse. It could also be physical abuse. Emotionally, you are moving, you're doing your best to remove yourself away from this situation, Gemini, because this is, you see how you suffer here. And when you do that, you will have your passion. You will grab back your passion, and you will have a completion in your energies. However, you need to look out. There is an air sign here that is there not good. So I'm going to create a profile so we can look on the energies of this specific individual that is making this very hard for you. So let's have a look and see, what are we really dealing with here? What are we dealing with here? Who is this individual? And yeah, it seems to me that removing your ass away from this individual as fast as possible. You could have gotten married to someone who, you know, I don't know if you've been to India. There are some guys there, they are very beautiful, very charming. And, well, one day you will find yourself locked behind someone's door and you don't know how to get out. They have managed to gaslight you, to trap you in a manner where you simply don't know who you are anymore in the end. And all about that. And the worst part is when you light the fire on a horse's stable and you set the horses free, they will run back into the fire. So people who are subject to this kind of abuse, they will actually run back to their abuser and think that they are in love with him or her. Oh yeah, I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in it until, well, you can figure that out for yourself, the obvious. So this is someone they don't like to lose. They're coming out as very attractive. So there is a strong Leo energy here that you're dealing with. Someone who likes to have fun, someone who can give up anything. They seem to be happy-go-lucky in their love life, but they are very impatient, and just like you, or maybe that is exactly them, they don't see things for what they truly are. They don't like to lose. Did I mention that? Yes. So what they desire here is to transform themselves. But for some reason here, there are some obstacles here. There are some obstacles here regarding, who knows, they have some ideas. They have some ideas coming in for them here. But it's like, I don't think they accept or understand the concept of losing, and when they actually lose something, I don't think they really understand what it means. So they are waiting for some kind of big message to come in for them here with the 8 of Wands, but it's in reverse, so they won't hear anything. And well, yeah, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if this guy or girl is hearing voices. This is a big headache, basically. It could be about they think that this headache, as soon as they get the news here, the headache, whatever their issue they have here, my guess is money. But that's just a guess. Also the self-confidence. But if you take a look here, they're not really working very hard. As you know, Leo can be quite lazy. So it's a strong Leo placement here. Now what they don't expect coming in here is that, well, they are very codependent. And if you manage to leave this individual, well, good luck for you. So someone here are holding on to the last coins they have. This is my mother, and she left my father and I was a little baby, and she managed to grab the tiniest coins you can imagine and walk so far. And when she finally got the bus, she didn't have enough money to take me on the bus and herself, but the bus saw the desperation in her eyes. So he said, it's okay, take the baby and get into the bus. And so she escaped, and she had to beg her own mother, please mom, she was 17 and I was just a baby, please mom, can I come home? And my grandmother, she was quite cold, but something warmed up. She saw my mother's desperation. And this is why my childhood was great, because I had 3 great moms. She managed to escape from a situation that was exactly like that. Now, someone could lose a child here. This is also perhaps someone expecting and nothing really happens. This is also, it was not really, I'm not really a huge fan of, well, it is what it is. But someone could feel, what I feel is that you've been manipulated into thinking that you are less of a woman than you really are. Perhaps you failed to conceive. But God bless you, or God have blessed you with not conceiving with this individual here. I feel this is a very male-oriented dominance here, but there are female narcissism. Oh God, let me tell you, there are so many out there in the world who have basically judged myself as a narcissist and psychopath and all sorts of things, because you are being pushed up in a corner and then you explode. Then things are being taken out in the context, or I have actually a bad background, but sometimes things are not exactly what you see on the surface. So if you are the one escaping here, you are really You really, really have God with you. Whatever created you, whoever created you, you will have your passion back. You're moving to calmer waters. And this is my Thailand card, you know. I really hope I can get, I'm in Bangkok now, but I'm still waiting for this moment. Oh yeah, I also have to escape a creepy guy today. He was a taxi driver. So you never know. You never know what you get yourself into. So in the far future here, there is a reunion. But there will be some post-traumatic symptoms. In my opinion, I'm not a doctor, but I'm someone who have experienced this. So when you experience this kind of abuse, you will also almost with certainty experience post-traumatic stress. In my case, I never searched for help, but in your case, please ask for help. But there are people, be careful who you ask for help. Be careful who you talk to, because it's tough enough to ask for help, but sometimes we ask for help from the wrong people. I recently asked for help myself due to a situation that was very similar to this, and instead of getting help, I ended up in a court case. So this is Norway. In my beautiful country of Norway, I am not allowed to be sick. I'm not allowed to have any. We are not allowed basically to be sick, because then we are not Vikings. So if you think the Vikings are dead, well, think again. There is this mentality of being sick, unless you've broken your arm or something is very visible. And still then, you might find yourself alone in the hospital. Or so you will find yourself back, but you might find yourself lonely at times. So this individual, they won't be easy, you know, when they will scream when you leave this individual. But for some of you, there is a family here that is involved. And slowly, they will kill your soul by remaining with them. They will stalk you. You will ghost them. They will pop up. And for many years, you might expect them to have an eye on you. So if you can get away as far as possible from them, that is the right thing to do. Because there is no such thing as a second or third chance with people like this. I thought I was one of them who thought I could change this. But they are absolutely. I even got as far and said, you know, this individual is actually a demon. Because you can't be that vicious and be human at the same time. So your advice here, Gemini, is to work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So Gemini, that will be your read for today. I wish you the best of luck. If this is your story and you feel this resonates, best of luck. If not, check your ascendant, Venus sign or moon sign, and see if some of the other stories might resonate better for you. You have all my love and all my best of luck to you. Catch you on the flip side.